Hello, other crazy humans. So today we're gonna talk about theft. And definitely this video is only about theft. It is not an analogy for any other topics that might be considered sensitive issues on this or other platforms. It is absolutely only about theft and nothing else. Hey, what the hell is that? Yeah, cut that out. I see a lot of people talking about theft, and it's often, that we're hearing more and more stories of somebody who was essentially stolen from by a salesperson. And oftentimes it's a couple years after they were sold a product that they didn't really want. And they say they weren't actually sold this product, but they had their belongings stolen from them in order to receive said product, or they were illegally coerced into purchasing said product, which is a problem and a serious accusation against any salesperson. Unfortunately, the details and the lack of evidence of a lot of these theft cases seem to lead into something that's more, reminiscent of buyer's remorse than actual theft. Because let's think about it. It is very important that salespeople be able to sell for the economy of the world. And oftentimes, you're not going to want what somebody is selling. And you have to say no. And they could keep trying to sell you. That's perfectly fine. You just say no. When it becomes an issue is when the salesperson uses illegal tactics to sell their products, such as coercion through threat, or coercion through alcohol or drug, or, some other sort of thing where they're stalking or intimidating, they just gang up on you, and you're just like, you feel threatened, and you buy the product to get the fuck out of there. All of that would be differing forms of theft with extra steps. But in the instances, which are the ones often talked about, which is they bring a product, you don't want the product, but you feel uncomfortable in the situation, so you begrudgingly purchase said product, and then a couple years later, you're really mad about it. And so you say that they stole from you. No. Theft occurs if they physically take the money from you, or they do one of the other illegal practices of coercion we talked about before. It does not occur because they were either persuasive enough to get you to buy their shit, or you just didn't have the gall to walk away and say, I don't want that shit. You were just like, I'm uncomfortable with sales pitches, so I just say yes. That's not their responsibility. Their responsibility is to sell something. A lot of times, people are kind of calling for, don't allow anyone to sell anything anymore. And that doesn't make sense, because a lot of times, when people are sold a product and they impulsively buy it, it becomes a great thing. It becomes a product they like. Sometimes it's a product they use for the rest of their fucking life for one of those experiences. In fact, most experiences with random encounters with random salespeople are either neutral or positive. It's a small minority of those that are negative. And what's happening is people take buyer's remorse, guilt and shame over buying such a stupid product, and they project those negative feelings onto the salesperson themselves. They say, it's not my fault. I feel guilty and ashamed and stupid for buying such a dumb product that I said I would never fucking buy. No, I am perfect. I couldn't be responsible. It's the salesperson. They did something illegal. Well, they didn't. Okay? Stop it. We need salespeople. We need random shit. We need impulse buys. We're humans. We can't regulate and imprison people for normal fucking business practice, okay? If you don't want to buy some shit, just don't buy it. If you are forced to buy some shit, there's a problem, all right? Those kind of salespeople, they need to go away. A lot of what we see these days is what's called buyer's remorse. If you were pressured into buying something you didn't want to buy, but you agreed to buy it anyway, it's a shitty situation, but you're the one, at the end of the day, is going to be stuck with the product, and you're not owed a refund. That salesperson doesn't need to go to jail. You just need to realize sometimes you buy shit that you never wanted to buy, you never intended to buy, you didn't walk into the store looking for it, but someone slinged it to you, and whether through discomfort or otherwise, you agreed to buy it, now you're fucking stuck with it. Anyway, this is my video completely about theft and nothing else. If you inferred any other meanings or analogies from this, that's on you, because there's none implied. Until next time, I skeep, you skeep, we all skeep for ice cream, bye!